Thanks for watching Film Buff, really, honestly. It's fucking great.
Bastard of Winterfell, the dwarf of Casterly Rock. I believe we lost each other atop the wall. You were pissing off the edge, if I remember right. Picked up some scars along the road. It's been a long road, but we're both still here. She's much smarter than she lets on.
God damn, this tracking shot though.
Good.
At some point, I want to hear how a Night's Watch recruit became king in the north.
As long as you tell me how a Lannister became hand to Daenerys Targaryen. Long and bloody tale. General rule of thumb. Stark men don't fare well when they travel south. True. But I'm not a Stark.
Oh.
I'd say you get used to them. But you never really do.
Dude, Jon Snow just saw a dragon.
Come. The mother's waiting for you.
I've done my part. I've brought ice and fire together.
Strange.
Because of mistakes I made.
Hmm. She admits it.
Mistakes.
Hmm. Okay.
I would only be a distraction if I stayed. Oh, I will return, dear Spider. One last time.
My lady.
I have to die in this strange country. Just like you.
Huh.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, rightful Queen of the Andals and the First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the Mother of Dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains.
This is Jon Snow.
King in the North.
He's king in the north.
So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
I am not.
No. Well, that is unfortunate.
Your father burned my grandfather alive. He burned my uncle alive. He would have burned the Seven Kingdoms.
My father was an evil man. On behalf of House Targaryen, I ask your forgiveness for the crimes he committed against your family. And I ask you not to judge a daughter by the sins of her father. And those were the best centuries the Seven Kingdoms have ever known. I am the last Targaryen, Jon Snow. Honor the pledge your ancestor made to mine. Did you see 3 dragons flying overhead when you arrived?
I did.
And did you see the Dothraki? All of whom have sworn to kill for me.
They're hard to miss. Because right now, you and I and Cersei and everyone else, we're children playing at a game screaming that the rules aren't fair.
You told me you liked this man.
I do.
In the time since he's met me, he's refused to call me queen, he's refused to bow, and now he's calling me a child.
I believe he's calling all of us children. Figure of speech.
As far as I can see, you are the enemy to the north.
I'm not your enemy. The dead are the enemy.
The dead. Is that another figure of speech?
The army of the dead is on the march.
Robert was your father's best friend, no? I wonder if your father knew his best friend sent assassins to murder a baby girl in her crib.
He did, and he didn't want anything to do with it.
Now, of course.
The world hadn't seen a dragon in centuries until my children were born. The Dothraki hadn't crossed the sea. Any sea. They did for me. I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will.
You'll be rolling over a graveyard if we don't defeat the Night King.
You were the first to bring Dothraki to Westeros. He is the first to make allies of wildlings and Northmen. He was named Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He was named King in the North. Not because of his birthright. He has no birthright. He's a damn bastard. All those hard sons of bitches chose him as their leader because they believe in him. All those things you don't believe in, he faced those things. He fought those things for the good of his people. He risked his life for his people. He took a knife in the heart for his people. He gave his own...
God, the hair, the wardrobe. Costume design's amazing.
Am I your prisoner?
Not yet.
That was intense, man. Theon, Arik.
I give you what no other man could give.
Justice. Justice for your murdered daughter.
Look at Jamie, man. He's gonna regret that.
And a true friend to the crown.
Look at tears in her eyes. God, look at her costume, though. Oh my God, look at that costume.
You're on great.
If you have any advice at all, I would love to hear it. When we have an hour or two to speak as brothers. Advice? Does she like it gentle or rough? A finger in the bum. Not now. We'll talk later.
We all make our choices. You chose to murder my daughter. You must have felt powerful after you made that choice. Do you feel powerful now? The thought of this lovely face cracking open like a duck egg. No, it's just not right.
Oh, same thing, poisoned her.
You will live to watch your daughter rot. To watch that beautiful face collapse to bone and dust. All the while contemplating the choices you've made. Make sure the guards change the torches every few hours. I don't want her to miss a thing.
Damn. You don't cross Cersei Lannister, man. You just don't.
What are you doing? No one can see us like this.
I am the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I'll do as I please. Forgive me, Your Grace. The destruction of the Sept of Baelor was a tragic accident.
Indeed. But sometimes tragedies are necessary to restore order and rational leadership.
The Lannisters owe the Iron Man quite a lot of money, but Lannisters always pay their debts. To former slaves, or Dothraki, or dragons.
Your father's daughter, indeed.
Give me a fortnight.
I came down here to brood over my failure to predict the Greyjoy attack. While making it difficult. You look a lot better brooding than I do.
Oh my God, he looks just like Ned Stark.
The dead are coming for us all.
Why don't you figure out what to do about my missing fleet and murdered allies? And I'll figure out what to do about your walking dead men.
It's hard for me to fathom.
Walking
it really
Dead.
is. If someone told me about the White Walkers and the Night King,
Children are not their fathers. Luckily for all of us. And sometimes there's more to foreign invaders and northern fools than meets the eye. And she's not about to head north to fight an enemy she's never seen on the word of a man she doesn't know. After a single meeting? It's not a reasonable thing to ask.
Yeah, fair point.